was allocated for hardware construction, $534 million for launch and operational costs over 2 years, equivalent to approximately 68 trillion Vietnamese dong. A staggering amount NASA had to spend to build and operate the Perseverance rover on Mars. Of course, with such an enormous cost, Perseverance is equipped with the most advanced technologies available today to hunt for ancient life and collect samples to send back to Earth in the future.
After a long period of operation on Mars, Perseverance has demonstrated its superior capabilities, sending back high-quality images and unexpected discoveries on the red planet.
It seems to have come very close to what scientists are searching for: evidence of life on Mars. In today's video, we invite you to enjoy the fascinating and astonishing real images on Mars, captured by the rover worth over $2.7 billion. Are you ready? Let's go explore. Subscribe to the Gian Migo channel so you don't miss exciting videos. This is a high-resolution panoramic image captured by the Perseverance rover as it climbed the western wall of the Gzero volcano, where the robot is diligently exploring. To produce this panoramic image,
the robot had to stitch together 44 individual images.
Here is an image with detailed area labels, showing their actual distance from the rover. Through this image, we can see many famous locations from the mission, such as Toast Cliff, Mandu Wall, or the final landing site of the Ingenuity helicopter, Ballina Hills. This is a motion image recorded by the rover as it reversed up the rim of the Gzero crater. The image was captured by the navigation camera, taking 31 different images to create a motion picture. Next is another perspective, captured by the rover behind the paths it traveled, showing the fading wheel tracks in the distance and the steep slope of the area where it was taking the photo. This image was taken with the Mastcam Z device as the rover looked toward the rim of the Gzero crater. The 80-degree panoramic image was stitched from 59 individual photos. NASA enhanced the colors to highlight subtle details. This is a rather special image, a selfie of the rover after collecting a sample. To take this selfie, the rover used a wide-angle sensor camera mounted on its arm, taking 62 different images and stitching them together. Here is another selfie, taken as the rover bent down to examine the drill hole on the rock from which it had just collected a sample. This is a 360-degree image captured by the rover in a special area called Labyrinth Angel, where an ancient river once flowed on Mars billions of years ago. To produce this image, the rover took 346 individual photos, which scientists then stitched together to form the panorama. NASA enhanced the image colors to highlight subtle details in the surroundings. An image of a special rock with large white calcium sulfate veins running along it. Between the veins are red materials, suggested to be the presence of hematite, one of the minerals that give Mars its characteristic reddish color. NASA documented green olivine material formed in igneous rock like basalt and spotted materials. These spots may appear on rocks due to chemical reactions involving hematite on Mars. Here's a motion image showing the rover collecting a sample from a rock. This is the 21st rock core in the mission. To create this motion image, NASA combined 33 different images, speeding up the animation 390 times. Next is an image of the rock from which the rover collected its 21st sample, alongside another hole that was abraded so the rover could study the rock's internal composition. Here is a rather sad image, the final resting place of the Ingenuity helicopter, the rover's companion in the Mars 2020 mission. On its 72nd flight, the helicopter's rotor was damaged during landing, and this may be its final resting place on Mars. A 360-degree video stitched together from 993 individual images, totaling 2.38 billion pixels, showing the scenery of the delta on Mars explored by the rover. The video shows a tranquil scene with only rocks and sand, along with the rover's wheel tracks from where it has traveled. Next is an extremely special area where many round rocks appear. Scientists believe these round rocks were swept into the G0 crater during massive floods billions of years ago. This event occurred at a time when Mars had abundant water. The G0 crater then contained many large river and lake systems. This image captures a quarry in the G0 crater area. The rocks have a strange gray color, interspersed with the rover's wheel tracks as it passed by. Scientists believe these rocks were transported by deeper, stronger flowing water in Mars' past. They even lie on small mounds, known as deposits in ancient riverbeds and lakes. This indicates that the darker rocks arrived later. Next is the crater area and devastation on Mars, an area about 0.9 kilometers in diameter. This is where flat rocks appear, resembling cut marks, helping scientists infer the rock's layers and composition. This image shows a rock outcrop from which Perseverance collected a sample. Beside the sample drill hole, there is another abraded hole for analyzing the rock's structure. This indicates that the darker rocks arrived later. Here is an image captured by the rover of the Martian sky, showing clouds drifting right in front of the rising sun. The clouds on Mars look quite beautiful, don't they? This photo was taken by the NavCam, showing a naturally formed sand dune on Mars that looks quite unique. In the upper left corner of the image is where the Ingenuity helicopter was parked after completing its 46th flight. This image was taken as the rover looked toward the bottom of Lake G0, showing the wheel tracks left by the rover.
Additionally, there's a hill with a fairly flat top, named Korea Hill by scientists, about 1 kilometer from the exploration rover.
This is a sample depot of the rover on Mars. To create this image, scientists stitched together 368 individual photos. The image was color-calibrated to show the best details. The samples in NASA's depot are marked with white circles and named.
This image captures an area of fine sedimentary rock, deposited underwater in Mars' past. The rover also collected 2 soil and rock samples in this area because they are highly potential for finding ancient life. The image colors are kept original, meaning if you have the chance to stand on Mars and observe, the colors will be exactly what you see in the video.
Next is an image with original colors, the cliff area named Rocky Top. You can see this cliff has many sedimentary layers, recording events that once occurred on the Martian surface.
This image was taken by the rover immediately after completing the first sample collection.
The image colors have been calibrated
To resemble direct observation on Mars.
Next is an image of the robotic arm operating near the Rocky Top cliff, using the abrasion drill bit on the rock below. This video shows a strong wind sweeping across the Martian plain, with a dust cloud estimated to be about 4 kilometers wide. This is the first large-scale dust cloud recorded on Mars. This image was taken by the rover when it discovered the shattered parachute and heat shield, equipment that helped the rover and helicopter land safely. The photo illustrates the difficulty of landing on Mars. This is the area nicknamed Santa Cruz. The panoramic photo was created from 24 separate images stitched together after being sent to Earth. The image also shows many gray rocks, possibly brought by ancient rivers on Mars. Among the images above, which one impressed you the most? Please share in the video comment section. At this point, Talk to this video will take a break. Wishing you relaxing moments and a pleasant evening. See you in future videos. Best regards. Please subscribe to the Guian Migo channel so you don't miss exciting videos.